Hello, welcome to another video. I'm setting off very late on this one. It's one of them ones, mate, where I just couldn't get my shit together in time. Please keep gate closed. No. Dad told me twice chief. Look at the shine on that. Beautiful bit of metal there. Worn to perfection. Yes, chef. Anyone who does this sort of stuff or anything really, if you've got any sort of hobby that takes a bit of forward planning and is quite an event, you know, if you're going spearfishing or hand gliding, going up in a hot air balloon, weaving yogurt, whatever it is, and it takes a lot of brain power, then if you're like me, sometimes you suffer from paralysis. That's what I've had, mate, on this one before I set off. Absolute paralysis in chains. You know when you get that swirly thing on your computer when it's just loading, and then the temptation is just to go, just to look like that. Goodbye. Do a little mini log off. The difference between ruminating on it and then them first couple of steps when you leave your house or you leave your car, it's just night and day, because you're like, all right, I'm off, I'm doing it. I am a person who does it. I'm not a person who just thinks about it and doesn't do it. I'm actually a person that does it. I'm a person that gets blessed with these wonderful views. If you are ruminating, or if you got something that you want to do but you're just overthinking it, mate, just do it. Simplify it and just do it. It's easy on the other side, but I'm telling you from the other side, in a way I'm telling myself back there, look mate, just do it. Doesn't matter what tent you've got, doesn't matter what colour your socks are, chuck it on, get out the door. I'm also testing out my new trail runners. I've binned off the Ultras. They had one more chance, they got that chance, and they dropped the ball. The insoles were flopping all over the place and they were squeaking like a couple of love-making muppets. No, it's not a good noise. These are the new ones, by the way, the Ultra Olympus. I'll put it there. They've been resigned to just light work at home. Little jogs and that, if I ever get my ass into gear to go on a little jog, they're the ones I'll use. And after a lot of research, I've landed on these Topos. I forget the exact genus of them, I'll put it on here now. But that's what I'm going with. Right, here we go. I've talked a good game, haven't I? So we're just gonna have to see what happens here, because some horns on it, like. Be able to get a bit of purchase on it though, one after twist. Hey up. What a stunner, look at that. Oh, he's cacked it. He's cacked it, I've cacked it. Yeah, and don't come back. Now, 1-1 there, we cancelled each other out. He cacked it, I cacked it. We're not gonna, let's not speak about it. Don't put this in. The winds are picking up and I'm starting to question my choice of tent. I've brought the big Agnes in the After 8 Mint, Kermit Frog in a business suit. Good tent, but I'm worried about the rigidity of it, mate. For the side to side, that way I'm fine with. It's just, it looks to me like one of them ones that just folds in on itself from the side. It's always the conundrum when you're doing multi-day hikes, because you need to keep the weight down, but you want your gear to be strong, especially at this time of year. It can be doing anything. Look at that dry stone wall. It is unbelievable craftsmanship, that. It's going over here and it just hugs the natural rock. Amazing work. It's all a bit of a bog up here. Okay, we'll risk it through this shit. There's a good chance, and I've found out before, that you can just be mooching through this thinking it's dry. Next thing you know, you're waist deep. Oh my god, I'm stuck forever! Oh my god. Look at that. They've left some out, sticking out the side, whilst they've been building it. That's not an afterthought, that's been done during it, so they can get over. It's lovely and sheltered and calming behind this wall. A lot windier on the other side. I don't really have the tent for a summit camp. Well, it would probably be alright, but I don't want to risk it. I just want a peaceful night. I don't want to have to be like worried that my tent's going to fold in half and then drag me off end of mountain. It's actually ripping now. It's blowing me like, it's almost blowing me off my feet. If I get right tucked into that wall, I might be okay. If I can't find anywhere that's suitable, I'm going to drop back down. Got to play to the strengths of your gear, haven't you? And my little lightweight American tent's going to shit it up here. Whoa! That's nice, you can hear it howling on the other side. Oh, it's so peaceful. I can't see it up periscope. Look at how they've just built this wall. It just sort of merges with the landscape. Cracking behaviour, Terry. It looks like it goes through all this stuff down here, and then we're getting further up into the top, so let's look for somewhere down here. Fearful at tumbles though. After my recent fall, we're skipping down here, but because of my recent fall, and my brain's saying just, you know, let's just take it easy a little bit, because sometimes things happen. If you take your eye off the ball, aka talking to a camera while walking along or down precarious routes. Jump. Yes, mate. Oscar Precarious. Medic! Right, I'm gonna have to go back and drop back down to that spot because the wind is just too much up here. And all I'll be doing is going further up. Yeah, if I was in a hilly berg or somewhere that could hack it, then it's fine, innit? We're gonna go back home. Going back home, mate. It's too windy. I don't want to have one of my falls. Don't want to have one of my tumbles in wind. Right, bog myrtle. What about just here, look? It's dry, it's flat, and it's out of the wind. Just take a knee to see. I'm not taking a knee because of anything other than getting out of wind. I'm not taking a knee because of the wind. Sometimes you just got to take what you can. And the beauty is if I want my views, I can come and lean on this wall like I'm talking to my neighbour, and I can see all these wonderful views. Doing well for himself. And then I can just get into my little piss-soaked hovel. I've accomplished something today. Yes, we haven't gone far, and yes, we're camping, we're huddling, we're huddling in this little corner like a scared sheep. But I've achieved something by just getting out here. And if I stumble across an alehouse on this trip, there's going to be no like, oh should I, shan't I? I'm straight in there. I'm straight in there like the Guinness is a magnet and I'm a paperclip. Shall I get me dinner on now before the tent's set up and that? Or shall I set my tent up? I don't know. Sometimes it's just about having internal thoughts externally in front of a camera and then posting it on the internet. And that's weird, isn't it? But we move. What I will do is get me little, in fact, actions speak louder than words. We'll get that out and we'll make a little seat. I guess I could set a time lapse up and that could watch I could watch it later. See what I've missed. That's not a bad idea actually.
Hop on the front door, it's like midnight. Don't lose your grip cause you might fall out again. I'll fight with.
I'll do that. I've got a bit of time before we lose the light and I want to get my tent set up. So I thought we'd have a little look through everything that I've brought for a 3-day hike. The clobber, we've got my topo, trail runners, Fjellraven, Keb, trousers. We've got the Hazy Medic hiking t-shirt, quick wicking, and then the Patagonia down jacket. Right, so on the outside of the bag, I have my sit pad, which slots into the front bit here, which has also got my famous budgie smugglers falling to bits, but still going strong. I put them on the outside, so if I see anywhere and I want to impromptu swim, I can just grab them out and then I put them back in there to dry. Also in here, I've got my mountain equipment Ron Hill waterproof jacket for easy access, and this is the Osprey Exos 38 litre. That's the perfect size for this trip. In the brain, the top of it, what we got? Jelly babies, flapjack, toothbrush, toothpaste, and some earbuds to block out the wind noise. These are brilliant. Top tip, you can just get a load of these, bulk buy a load of them, mate, 'cause they're brilliant. These little thin sponges. You can dry yourself to an extent with them. Mainly I just use these for getting rid of the condensation of a morning, then wring it out. We've got some wet wipes. We've got the rain cover for my bag, Taylors of Harrogate coffee bags, and hot chocolate. I've got my titanium spoon, long handled, a lighter, and a couple of sandwich bags, which I use as my camp shoes. They go over my socks, and then I can use my wet shoes without getting my socks wet. And also on the outside, I've got 2 1-litre bottles of water there. A couple of camping meals. I've got a vegetable hot pot, a chili con carne, and then we've got a sticky toffee pudding. The way I normally do it is I'll just have one meal for each evening, and then a few snacks, and that'll do me. It's enough food to keep me going. The tent poles, I've unpacked them from the tent. They just slide down the bag. The tent itself, it goes really small when you do take out the poles. And it's the Big Agnes, what's she called? The Big Agnes Sarvis VST2. I didn't want to bring hiking poles because it's not a mega long hike, so I just thought I wouldn't use them so much. So we'll go for a pole tent. And I'm still testing this thing out, want to see what it's like on multi-days. I also have this dry bag which has got my titanium pot with, I think it's the 500 or 550 titanium pot with the gas stand in there. We've got a hot lips thing that goes around the titanium edge. Got a little cloth in there to stop everything rattling and rusting, and then my gas is in there. I've got the pillow, which is the Flex Tail wedge pillow. Airbed is the Sinmat X-Bed Ultra 3R Mummy. I do love this thing because the blow-up bag, you just need 2 bags of air and it blows it up in no time, which means I don't need to bring the Flex Tail pump. Sleeping bag is the Rab Neutrino 600, and these are all the clothes I bring just in this. I'm going to put some on now, actually, I'm freezing. This lightweight Sea to Summit compression bag. I've got a spare t-shirt. I've got the fleece hoodie, which actually I'm going to put on now because I'm getting a bit chilly. I'll put this on as well, actually. I've got the Aclima merino wool base layer, Brasher warm socks. They're not for hiking in, they're just purely for when I get into the tent and I get all my warm clothes on at the end of the day, along with these, which will go on in a bit, which are again Aclima merino wool, but they're quite thick, these ones. They do a wonderful job at keeping me warm. This layering system is tried and tested and works brilliantly. On the inside of the lid, the brain, got me van keys and a spare stove just in case my other one. Where is my other one, actually? Oh, I forgot to go through the rest of this. Right, okay. BRS, little tiny stove goes in there just in case. The rest of the stuff that's in here, I've got a pair of goggles. I know it's a bit mad in it to bring goggles, but I like to have a little look around. If I find somewhere nice to swim, it's nice to just have a little explore about. Soto Windmaster stove. Had this for ages. The ignition's gone on it. You can buy new ignitions, which I should do really, but still going strong. Got the Sawyer Squeeze water filter. I've got my bladder for collecting water for the filter and a fire steel. Cameras and a flex tail charger. But that's it, that's everything that I've got with me on this trip, all in this 38 litre backpack. And there's still plenty of room in the top there, so if I want to grab any bits and pieces as I go, I can just put them in top. It's 7:10, I'm hungry and I'm getting cold, so I'm going to set the tent up now. They are little pegs, aren't they? Wonderful news, I forgot I got the ground sheet. I love a ground sheet. I love a ground sheet. There, I've said it. Here lies Hazy. He loved a ground sheet. Do you know what I mean? When you put, when it's all said and done, put it down. I'm having a nightmare with it. I hate ground sheets. I'm not on the path. You don't have to go around me. The best on the path incident I had was when I was doing the South Downs Way. I don't even think I used a tent, mate. I think I'd done about 30 mile and I was just knackered and yeah, I just dropped and just got in my sleeping bag. But I was on the actual path, thinking, oh, I'll get up early and bounce. Some really early morning runner either like tripped on me or like woke me up or something happened with a runner, and I was just like bang in the middle of this path, mate. It's blowing a hoolie on the other side of that wall. So that looks weird. It's just how it is, Trev. It is an easy one to set up, but it's not a summit tent, and I would have been in trouble. I do like the tent, but like with a lot of these American lightweight tents, they're not built for summit camping, and that is fine. As long as you know its limits. Did I tell you the guy from, I've told you before, but if anyone's new, someone from Big Agnes did contact me and said that they were gonna give us the right amount of pegs for this tent instead of short-changing us by 2, which I thought was quite nice. Please don't be in the way, wall. There you are, a Wallace and Gromit. I think it looks fantastic. Can you see it on there? Yeah, look at it. Because of the wall being on that side and that side, I don't really need to guy out them back ones. So I'm just going to guy out these 2. It wouldn't matter if anyone came anyway, would it? I'm not actually on the path, and they'd just be like, well done, mate. Well done for getting out of that wind. You've done a good job. Can I have some of your sticky toffee pudding? Can you now, mate? Jog on. You can have some water and that's it. Maybe a slack handful of jelly babies. Oh, it feels so good, mate. Honestly, I can't tell you how good it feels to be in a tent that you can sit up in properly and move about in. There's so much to be said for it. The discrepancy isn't that much between the 1 person and the 2 person. I'd rather carry the extra weight, knowing that at the end of the day I can just be sat up. And the room in this thing, it's one of the most roomiest tents I've been in. I am still in the honeymoon period with this tent, I do know that. The only concerns that I have is that people rightly pointed out is that the 2 top vents could let rain in, potentially if it's driving sideways rain, but it would have to be going uphill, which I'm not having that. I'm sure they would have tested it. And condensation, because it's a single skin, it's a hybrid, and it's single skin on either side, especially where you're going to be breathing, and especially when you've got a dog in here, as I can attest to, you do get a lot of condensation. Right, that is bright, mate. Brighton Pier. Chili con carne by Adventure Foods. I can't do this for too long because the light is bright. I've just had this up my top for about 10 minutes. Little kidney beans in it and that. God, my mouth's watering. Here we go. That's good. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. There's a little kick to it. I was hoping it'd be a bit more spicy. I'm sure I've had these in the past, but I can't remember last time I had this one. This is going to warm me through and keep me warm. I don't know if that's true science. They say that if you eat one of these before you go to bed, then your body stays warm because it's breaking down the food or something like that. It keeps you warmer. Chalk it down to science. I'll eat this. Bit of audiobook. We're done with Game of Thrones and we're on Lord of the Rings, which back in the day I read about a quarter of it and did the usual thing where I start a book and then just, even though I'm really enjoying it, I just stop reading it. That's a really good one. Compliments to the chef. Join me tomorrow for the lion's share of the hike. We're going to take on the mountains. There'll be tarns, there'll be woodlands, and hopefully somewhere down the line there'll be a sticky toffee pudding. Morning campers. Not a breath of wind this morning, which means condensation is through the roof. It's very wet. It is very wet. I was cold, mate, and it's the, you know, I roll the dice when I don't bring me Neoware X-Therm and I bring that thing. I risk having the cold come up through the ground, which it was doing last night. I put my sit pad under the hip bit of it and under my organs, and that seemed to do a little bit. Yeah, all you can do is dream about being cold, and it affects your dreams and your sleep. Waking up all the time, then wishing I was warm, thinking, oh, what can I do? But I just got nothing. I've been tricked by them few hot days we had. I was like, I won't need my hand warmers. I won't need my thermarest, I'll be alright. So I've woke up, not had much kip, I'm a bit achy, and I've got a sore throat. It hurts when I swallow, I might be coming down with something. And then I wake up and it's like this, it's one of them. Maybe world's telling me to go back. I don't feel too great. I'll have a coffee, maybe put that hot chocolate in it, have a mocha. Do you know what? I set off late anyway, didn't I? So it was destined to maybe do this. And maybe just that's that. I can't think, I can't leave this in, mate. Just me having a thought fart. We'll see, let's get a brew on, that always helps me decide. Because look at this is my sleeping bag, mate. That's my pillow. It's soaking wet. Look how wet that is, man. It's just like it's been raining. It's just piss wet through. My sleeping bag's soaking wet. My pillow's soaking wet. Everything's soaking wet. And I've not even come that far, have I? I set off so late. Am I defeated? Am I defeated or am I being defeatist is the thing. That's what I need to decide. Is it as bad as I'm thinking or is it my brain? This ultralight, now soaking wet airbed just doesn't have the R value. But at the moment I feel like calling it, and then this video, what is it? I've just come up here and just come up and just huddled against this wall. Giving you no value whatsoever, have I? No entertainment, no educational, no nothing. Alright, well anyway, let's not think about it too much. Let's brew up. Reporting to you live from inside the otter's pocket. It's a mocha, mate. Don't worry about it. It's going to be delicious. We'll let that steep. Let that steep here in my oatchich and then get it down the hatch. There we go. Protected. It's wonderful. It is really wonderful. I was in two minds whether to go back or keep going. I'm going to keep going, and hopefully the sun comes out, I start to feel a bit better, and it just is what it is. It just it becomes what it's supposed to be. Let's get this soggy unit put away first. Anyway, do one of these from up high. There we go. No trace left. Sliding doors, innit? Turn to page 33 if you want to go back to your van and not have another cold night and know that for certain you're going to be warm, or turn to page 7 and carry on. That way though, I know what's that way. I know what's that way. Warmth and comfort. I don't know what's that way. I'm rolling the dice. It could be another rough night, but it's the unknown that always keeps me going. And the potential for a good adventure is that way. So that's where we're going. Right, we move. We move. Day 2. As Delia Smith once said, let's be having you. I swear I got bog-footed yesterday. Yeah. It's brightening up, but it's just not burning through yet. Whoa. A fallen soldier served his time. Look, springs are all gone. Well, that's me for the next 2 hours, just here, look. It's a real leg pumper. But first thing on the morning, straight into verticals. I feel a bit dizzy all over my body, and my belly, and my throat. Oh, I'm pot committed now though, I'm not going back down there. Come on. Here we are. Whoa. Oh man, I wish I could see stuff. You just know that would be a great view. Thumbnail. We're up here though. It's ever so peaceful. Let's try and give it a wide berth. Still a bit of leg work to do. I don't fancy jumping that, mate. I don't feel it moved for it. Shall I jump that off? Because I've got an elevated bit. I'm going for it. Moody, innit? Trying to catch one of these skylarks in flight. Is that in danger of being blue? If I keep hiking, soon I'll either hike out of it or I'll just clear it. Oh, sorry. The chat is minimal, innit? I have not got it in me today. I can hear a fighter jet. Nuke me. I'm here, lads. Send me off. They've come to do me. They've heard I've lost plot. The writing was on the wall when that cow got better of me, wasn't it? I should have known something was off. That was the writing was on the wall. Now I'm just on the wall. I put a lot into this. I've got to come a long way nowadays, and we all know what's going on, mate. Everything is expensive now. I can't really do it as much as I have been. I've been trying to get up here once a month. Blue sky! The prices of everything are going up. It's like, you know, oh no, don't chat about this sort of stuff. It's really polarising, innit? At the end of COVID, where everyone was like, right, hiking all the prices of everything up, and it hadn't stopped, and now it just feels like it's done another, yeah, let's hike everything else up again, except your wages. We wouldn't want it to balance out. You know, you could be conspiratorial about it, if that's the right word, and say they want everybody to be worker bees. They don't want people to be independent and making money off their own back, so they make it as hard as they possibly can. They give you so many hoops to jump through, they tax the living daylights out here. Out of nowhere, they're like, oh, everything's going digital now, mate. You've got to get everything, now you've got to get everything on this government digital software, which, by the way, you've got to pay for. And also, we want your tax to be done quarterly. Instead of once a year, we want it quarterly, and it's going to take you more time. It's going to cost you more money. You know, if you've got an accountant to deal with your stuff, all their prices have gone through the roof because it's more work for them. And it's just moving towards, well, I don't want to say what it's moving towards, mate. We can get caught up in that for a long time, but cash has been phased out. Everything's going to be digital, so they can keep an eye on everything. And they have you by the short and curlies. So here we go. I'm getting taken out. I have never felt my name is Hazy and I have never felt suicidal. Psych, I have really, but not now. I don't feel suicidal now. I'm in a good place. Don't unalive me. That's how it happens, innit? Start a revolution and one of them fucking death budgies will take me out. I don't know much about anything, to be honest with you, except my hobbies and my passions. So I really can't come at it from a political standpoint or anything like that, but what I can come at it from is a human standpoint. You can't help but be affected by it, by what you see on the news, by the state of the world. Sometimes things are just so close to home and just so serious, and they affect everything, so you do need to keep an eye on it. You need to just keep one eye on it, because if the shit hits the fan or something happens that really does affect you, you want to be ready, and you want to be able to act on it. And we're at that stage now where you've just got to be vigilant with what's going on. You know, some people support our monarchy and our government, and some people think that they're just a bunch of money grabbing pedos that have not got our best interests at heart. Not my words. I'm quoting, here we go. It's opening up a bit. I'm doom mongering you all. You come on here to get away from this sort of stuff, and here I am giving you it straight down pipe. What can you do about it? Don't know, mate. Just be vigilant, mate. Just be vigilant. Keep one eye on what's going on, and just love each other. Spread kindness and love. And I know it sounds cliche and a bit wishy-washy, but what can you do, mate? That's something you can do that doesn't cost anything, that just puts it out there, doesn't it? As fighter jets are flying over the top, it's me. Just be kind and lovely to each other, guys. F the government. We couldn't have funerals for our loved ones while they were all partying it up and drinking champagne. That tells you everything you need to know. And you know how you would solve this problem? Here we go. I'm on my soap can. Do you know how you'd solve this problem? Is by taxing the mega rich. In this country anyway. Just tax the living daylights out of the people who can afford it. Instead of just whittling away at the smaller man, at the working class man, you're just whittling away, taxed at every corner. And then when you die, all the money that you've already paid tax on gets taxed again. Inheritance tax. We're just getting, it's just a constant, just to keep you down. They could solve it all by taxing these billion-dollar companies. Just tax them more, but they won't, because they're all in the same bed together. F them. Right, I'm leaving that in. I've left that in. Unless I've bottled it, unless I've done a bottle job and been like, oh no, people might not like it. Don't matter, mate. Mother Nature's telling me I'm alright. Telling me I'm not just on one because I had no sleep and I woke up wet and cold. It's saying it's alright, you're being righteous. If it all just opens up now, I'll know, nah, foggy again, I'm not righteous, shat it. Right, now I'm going to do a bit of a map check. I've just ranted for ages there, mate. There's no way that I can keep all that in because I lost it a bit. But we're up here. I'm going to have a map check to see whether this is the highest point or we've got more to go. It's a stunning landscape. I wish I could see more, but see more butts. Right, here I am, look. We're 792 metres above sea level. And then we're going this way to Hart Crag, which is 822. That's further up, but we've got to go, as you can see by the contours, it's downhill, and then we're going to go up to what should be That should be the highest point of the day. Yeah. Oh, as I was down there, look what's happened. Look at it, Peter. Oh, Peter. It's happening. It's happening. Please. Oh, High Street. It's gonna be all right. Oh, views. When you've been starved of views, they hit differently, mate. There it is. Mother Nature just lifted her blouse a little bit, and then there it goes again, gone. This is that time of year though, isn't it, where it like lures you in. Lures you in. I got lured in last night and then got found out. It's the equivalent of going to a beer garden on the first sunny day of the year and you have a few scoops and then sun goes in and it's back to winter and you're there in your t-shirt absolutely shuddering. Temperatures drop tone. It's hard to navigate when it's thick like this, and oftentimes when you get places that are all predominantly rock, you don't get a defined path that's worn in, because obviously the rock doesn't wear so much. Right, there's our little down bit that we looked at on the map. We're coming up it now. There's a constant stream of these death puffins going whizzing past me that just make me think about just war, because that's what they're for, innit? They're not built to take you to Torremolinos. Let's climb up here. This should humble me a bit, shouldn't it? Look. We'll have our bit of bait. We'll call this morning break. Morning break, lads, down tools. Optimistically set a time lapse up into the void, hoping that we catch that moment when it all just opens up.
Hanging around after last orders, but we're still so far from home.
Peace. My brew bag's just gone into steep. There are signs, mate, there are signs. We've got a bit of blue back here and I can feel the heat of the sun on my face. This old boy in a little pair of shorts just came down here and he was holding his phone. He was like, do you know where Crag is? And I was like, yeah, it's just up there, mate. And he was looking for something down there. Got chatting with him. Must have been in his 70s, mate. And it seems like every trip I do, I meet someone who sort of reminds me of Sid and puts things into perspective. Because he was just on his own. He was like, oh, I'm just getting used to I'm not used to using my phone to navigate. So I was showing him how to use OS map on the phone, just like zooming in and out, and sent him in the right direction. Look at this as I'm saying this, look. It's happening, Peter. He says he's done all the Wainwrights, this old boy. He says, I've done them all, and now I'm doing the, I think it's the 200s or something. Every peak 200 and above. Absolute legend. And so we had a really good chat about the lakes and about filling it all in your mind map, and then there just not being enough of it sometimes, like, so that you've got to revisit old places, and then the excitement you get for finding a new spot. And this is what I'm doing. I'm sat in a new spot. Never sat here, never experienced this view before. And he was saying, I just need to get it done before I can't get it done. And that just hit me, mate. That's really just hit me. As it always, I do have that in my mind all the time. I try to anyway, but when I meet people like that, it just hammers it home that one day that this is it. It could be now. It could be now, but one day it'll be the last time I have a brew up here. It'll be the last time I'm even up here. And that's powerful, mate, and that really brought it home. And he's doing a bit. Well done, mate. I should have got his name. Should have got him on camera, but it was just a lovely little chat. And look, it couldn't have been more perfect. It's like it was scripted. We're in a simulation. Look, blue skies. So I was just getting, I just put my brew kit down to make a brew. He came down, lovely chat, and then I walked him up here to take him back onto the path, pointed it out, because it was real foggy, you can't see. You can't point, you've just got to like, use the OS map. I've come back, brew's on, and look. High definition views for the first time, proper. And I wouldn't have had these thoughts and I wouldn't have seen this if I'd have gone back to van when I was like 50-50. Wonderful behaviour, love it. Organic carrot cake flapjack. We've really turned it round. It's a great time to be alive. Sorry about all that political stuff if I've kept it in. I was just a bit tired and poorly. It's all opened up. Praise be. There's snow up there, and I'm going to follow this ridge here a little down and up. Can you get down there? No, you can, you heck. Angle Tarn over in the distance. Peg Wallace, I'm having that. Unbelievable conditions, Jeff.
Round in circles, never letting go, never letting go.
I've only got a couple of gulps of water left, so I'm gonna have to find a puddle or something and filter some water for me dinner tonight. Sit here for an hour or so and just chill out.
Show me a way out, give me your side of the story. Throw me a rope here, I've drifted way too far.
Lovely little chill there, just watching the clouds rolling by. Finished off the rest of my jelly babies. R.I.P. the jelly babies. And I'm off. Medic! That's how you can tell I've not got my A game with me. Lack of walkbacks. Whoa, just bog water in it. It's just bog water, that's all. Let's just have it. Get in there. My body's telling me I need to rest. I feel it. So that's what I'm doing. It's the right move. Calling it. But what I will have is I'll have a sticky toffee pudding. Al fresco sticky toffee pudding. That's what I need. Keeping my hand close to this one because if the wind catches that and it goes over, I'm going to be devastated. Never had this before. Let's give it a go. Sticky toffee pudding. Perfect spot as well for a sunset. It was a bit dry, and the texture of that pudding stuff, no. Still wolfed it all down though. Are you tired, mate? Huh? I'm tired.
The weight of the world on your shoulders, always ended up the same. Crescent moons have all gone home. We're all fired up, we're tangled up, we're enmeshed to the point and messed up. As the days keep rolling on, we're living in hell again. I still hold you in my arms when these days have been and gone. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh.
We're going to lose that sunset and the rain's going to come. I'm calling it, boys, I'm calling it. I'm doing it. Yeah, it's the right decision because I feel good about it. That's it, man. That's it. Me and this peg have been through a lot on this trip. There's been ups and downs and we've learnt some stuff. But I think it's time to go for a pint. I'll take Peg with me. Do you want to come? Quick pint of quinoa. Some vitamin G. Oh. It's turned on me. Oh, it's biting me. Oh my gosh, that's the right touch. That's a good decision there. Joey D just messaged me today and wants to book in an extended trip. Normally we get him for 1, maybe 2 nights, but he's looking for an extended trip. Ah, little fit doggies. Seen better days, hasn't it, look? Hinges are still holding fair. My mind hasn't been the sharpest on this one, but it's definitely took a bit of a nosedive in last hour. Instead of having to, why have I got this thing where I just feel like I always need to explain myself? I don't have to explain myself to anyone, but the big man upstairs, Chuck Norris. That hill there, that's where I went up and out. It was the perfect hike for how I feel at the moment, mate. Just chilled out, a lot of resting, a lot of nice views. Just filled my eyeballs up. It was a right treat. Oh, it's tempting, isn't it, look? Is that my wild swim? Oh. Oh. There it is, look. Dunked the junk. Nah, there it is. Splash the tash. The church bells are ringing in the town to welcome a weary traveller and his peg back from their adventures. Line me up a flagon of ale. I went on this bridge. Thank you, if you've made it this far, thanks for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. My noodle hasn't been firing on all cylinders, but I've enjoyed myself. And it's been good. I've learnt some stuff. There was 50-50 where I could have gone back, and I'm glad I kept going and spent the day hiking and chilling and doing everything I wanted to do. So it's a success for me. I'm just shattered, mate. I'm absolutely shattered, and I can't wait to get some kip. I don't even know if I'm gonna have a pint, mate. I don't even know. If I've had a pint, I'll leave a photo of it or a little clip of it after this. But I doubt, I don't know. Who knows, mate? My brain's gone to mush. Mush. I have to keep looking around just in case someone's coming. Alright, I'll be back soon. I love you all. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.
Catch that for the gram, snap that for the man. These dudes do the most, no money in the hand. I ain't never had to feel away. Rhyme steady and they feel the way. Occupation make it either way. Never worry cause I can.